What's up guys, Josh here with JCS Customs, and today we have another mod for the back ends of the car here, like I promised in my previous upload about a month ago. So sorry for the delay in uploads. I've had a lot going on with the family. So I just pulled the car in the garage, just washed it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and get out and let me show you what I'm talking about as far as another back end mod. So what we're actually going to be doing today is installing a wrap. Right here is what people call a Decklid stripe. So I've been fooling around with Photoshop and you see the rendering popping up there. I think that would look really cool as far as the back end, and probably do the same thing to the front bow tie or leave the front bow tie off. The wrap we're actually going to be using today is this 3M Series 2080 gloss black wrap here. I picked it up from Amazon, and as you see, it's not very wide. It's only 6 inches, but that should be plenty to do our stripe here. So it does have a protective film over it, so we're going to lay it out and squeegee out any bubbles and then peel that film off. And I have all the necessary tools here, most of them anyways. Got the heat gun, got some stuff here, and I got some cleaning stuff over there I gotta still pull over here. So like always, before I use any wrap, I always test it on something just to see what it's like. So I actually wrapped my key fob here, as you can see, and I put some orange lock icons, and T&A stands for trunk and alarm. And you see it turned out pretty good. There's some dust on it. Turned out pretty good. So I'm actually proud of how it did on that on my key fob. So let's go ahead and get this process started. So what I'll start by doing is something that you don't have to do. It's just for me, because I like to know that everything is back where it was before. So I'm going to mark this bow tie off how high, because I can center it like this, but I want to know how high it is from the bottom of the trunk. So mark that off there. Just create me a crease. That way, whenever the vinyl's on here and the bow tie is painted, I can just kind of put this at the bottom of the trunk to figure out how high to put the bow tie. I'm just going to stick that there for now. So we're going to take this fishing line here that I cut and take this bow tie off. We got the bow tie off. Now you're going to see a time lapse of me taking all this tape off right here. Little tip if you didn't know already. You get the last residue off, you take a little bit of clear cut. We'll take it right off. Especially these little hard to get off dirt lines and stuff. Takes it right off. All right, so just for you guys that's thinking about doing a bow tie delete, this is what it looks like without the bow tie. Just give y'all that shot. Looks pretty good. It's clean. All right, so we're ready to put the vinyl on now. I cleaned it really, really well with the cutting compound, the polish, and then some detail spray. I cleaned it up really nice. So it is, guys, it is smooth. I picked the trunk up and also cleaned the creases underneath where the vinyl is going to be folding down. Blooper. I forgot my vinyl was on the trunk, so when I opened the trunk, it slid up underneath the seal a little bit. I just shut it, and it creased my vinyl. Luckily, not all of it, so we're going to cut this piece off. I'm not left-handed. We can find something to use that for. All right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of lay it out just a little bit to kind of get an idea of how much I need. Oh my gosh, it did crease it all the way down. Gosh. That's going to make it a little bit harder for us, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to do just about that much. It's always something, man. It made my life harder. Now there is a natural kind of body line on the car, like right there. That's what we're going to try to follow right there. I got all the bubbles out of it, so what I'm going to do now, see how scratched up this is? That protective layer wasn't on there, this vinyl will be scratched up bad. So I think what I'm going to do now is start taking this protective layer off. So I didn't realize I ran out of memory, and I was sitting here recording this, and I went over to check, and I was out of memory. But in the span of that, I was able to get this laid down. It kind of broke right here. I was able to get this laid down, and I said, man, it would suck if I accidentally stepped on the heat gun, and guess what I did? About 30 seconds later, I stepped on the heat gun, and it came like that close to popping up on my ankle, so don't do that. So what we're gonna do is start cutting this vinyl against that. You have a crease there. We're gonna start cutting that. All right, guys, we're done. I think it turned out fantastic. Look at this. To be my first time I've ever wrapped anything on the trunk, it looks really good. Really, really clean job. The vinyl laid really, really well as far as flatness. That all starts with how well you clean it. I got some fingerprints on there, but that'll be all right. Let's get further back, see what it looks like. So yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for clicking and watching this video. I was super excited to do this because I've been wanting to do this for a while. As you've seen the Photoshop rendering pop up there, popping up again. Yeah, that's going to be the end result. So this video was strictly for the vinyl. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date when the next video comes out, when the bow tie is painted. So until next time, guys, appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Peace out.